What's going on, guys? It's Jaron from weartesters.com, and today we got a performance review of the Under Armour Curry 2. UA introduces basketball to Speedform and tweaks the charge foam cushion setup. But how much better does this make the Curry 2 than its predecessor? It's only one way to find out. Under Armour basketball has had a successful history with traction, with one exception, that being the Charge BB. The Curry 1 performed exceptionally well in this category, but the Curry 2 takes things to a whole nother level. Using what Under Armour calls organic herringbone, the Curry 2 grips to the floor nicely no matter what condition you may encounter indoors. We're not quite sure what happened, but the outdoor performance just isn't on par with how it performs indoors. That, paired with the not so durable rubber compound used in the traction, makes the Curry 2 a non-option when it comes to outdoor balling. But when it comes to indoors, everything is A1. Oh, Micro G, where art thou? Seriously, Under Armour, why are you abandoning Micro G? Back in 2011, when I first tried Micro G, I fell in love and never looked back. In fact, we still have yet to meet someone who doesn't enjoy the foam-based cushion setup. Regardless of critical acclaim, Under Armour is all in on their charge foam cushion setup that they debuted in last season's Curry 1 and makes its return in the Curry 2. The more responsive cushion setup provides great court feel for quick guards like Chef Curry himself. In fact, if you enjoyed the cushion setup in the Curry 1, prepare to be even more satisfied with the Curry 2, as Under Armour has made some improvements with charged foam. You could say this is how the Curry 1 should have felt like. But even with these improvements, we know Under Armour can do better. Had Under Armour used charge foam as a carrier that houses a Micro G or 4D foam footbed that sits directly under your foot, would have made the world of difference. In fact, they do this in their running models, so I'm not quite sure why they didn't implement this into their on-court models. Regardless, the Curry 2 provides an ultra-responsive ride that makes you feel light on your feet and quick on the drive. Just don't expect a pillowy soft ride with ample impact protection, because you won't find it here. Speedform makes its on-court debut and promises to provide a distraction-free environment for your foot so you can focus at the task at hand rather than what's on your feet. And in many ways, Under Armour keeps this promise, but it still just feels like the beginning of what Speedform can do for basketball. Being used on just half of the Curry 2, the Speedform panel occupies the heel and collar area that uses an external heel cup, which makes up for any lack of support that naturally comes with Speedform. The Speedform material is extremely pliable, which allows for a dynamic fit for anyone who may use ankle braces. But for those who don't, this area might feel a little bit flimsy. In the forefoot, Under Armour uses a synthetic fuse-like material which provides more durability and support. And while there are definitely worse synthetics out there, it just kind of makes you wonder what a full-length Speedform upper would feel like. With all that being said, the Curry 2's materials still give you one of the best one-to-one fits out there on the market today, and it's definitely one of the main attractions of the Curry 2. This is where Speedform truly shines. If there is ever a shoe that makes you feel like nothing is there, the Curry 2 is that shoe. The snug one-to-one fit that isn't constricting at all provides unrivaled fit and comfort thanks to the Speedform panel and tongue. As for the soft synthetic used in the forefoot, once the break-in period is behind you, it'll feel like nothing is there. But again, it just kind of makes you wonder what a full-length Speedform upper would feel like. But regardless, the Curry 2 has one of the best fits that I have ever experienced on the hardwood. But the crazy thing is, we know Under Armour can do better. As mentioned in the materials and fit section, Speedform lacks in durability and support. So to counteract the lack of support and durability, UA used subtle but effective features to keep the Curry 2 from falling apart. The external heel cup used on the Curry 2 is the sturdiest we've seen on a model that uses Speedform. Even though the TPU is slightly flimsier than most, it works well enough to keep your heel from shifting left and right. This, plus a slightly extended outsole which acts as an outrigger, the Curry 2 got you covered on all of your lateral stability moves. At the end of the day, support is definitely where the Curry 2 falls behind the rest, so if you're looking for more advanced support features, you're gonna have to look somewhere else. If it's just me talking, I'll take the lack of support for amazing one-to-one fit any day of the week. The best player in the world deserves the best tech. And while Under Armour did give the Curry 2 a lot of their marquee technology, we know they still have a few tricks up their sleeve that didn't make it onto the Curry 2. You'd have to imagine that they're gonna find a way to make an entire upper made up of Speedform, as well as find a way to implement micro G or 4D foam in unison with charged foam. Even with these absences, the Curry 2 is still one of the top tier Encore models as far as performance goes. The amazing lockdown one-to-one fit makes it feel like nothing but the charged foam cushion setup is there, creating a unique environment for your foot that we have not seen in basketball models until now. The Curry 2 does nothing wrong, but we know it could do a few things better, mainly support and impact protection. However, these faults are heavily outweighed by what it does bring to the table, making it a regular in our on-court rotation and hopefully yours as well. Anyways guys, that was the performance review for the Under Armour Curry 2. If you still have any questions or concerns, let us know in the comment section below. We'll be more than happy to answer for you. Till next time guys, peace. If you wanted to see the scorecard or get any additional information on the Curry 2, be sure to check out the full written review over at weartesters.com. You can click the link in the description and be sure to bookmark Wear Testers for any of your sneaker news and reviews.